As you guys may or may not know by now, Bronny James has officially joined the Faze clan. And this move by him really shocked the entire world and no one saw this coming. Since he joined Faze, this may be a start to a new trend of younger athletes joining esports teams. With that being said though, what does Bronny joining Faze actually mean for him and how's it going to affect his future? Let's dive into it. Times have definitely changed in the past couple of years. 4 to 5 years ago, the thought of an athlete deciding to be a pro gamer was unheard of. Fast forward in time to the year of 2020, I wouldn't say it's a normal thing, but it's not as rare. Normally it's more older players and a lot of NBA players, but Bronny may be the start to a new trend of younger players deciding to join sports teams. And by sports teams, I'm talking about clans such as Faze and many more. We're not here to talk about other people though, we're here to talk about how this decision will affect Bronny. And believe it or not, it's not as simple as you think. And in this video, we're going to go into great detail of how this really affects him. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, join the family, and leave a like for more. Oh yeah, before we get into this video, I just want to say this video is sponsored and brought to you by me. Y'all go follow my Instagram, I'm gonna link it down below. Y'all go mess with all my socials, I'll add you back on Snapchat, Twitter, I'll leave it down in the description, but yeah man, go check it out. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, I love replying to you guys, but yeah man, show me some love on the IG and follow your boy. I have some pictures on there, but I haven't posted in like 2 or 3 years, but I'm gonna post my next picture whenever I hit 8 or 9,000. Thank you guys so much. Anyways, let's continue on with our video. Now let's take a look at it. Let's go over the obvious topics first. Will this affect his basketball career? And the answer to that is yes. We don't know how serious he's going to take this whole Faze clan thing and streaming thing just yet, but it will play into him getting better at basketball and working on his craft. 10 to 15 years ago, if a kid got bored, he went outside to shoot basketball. If a kid's bored now, such as Bronny James, he can just start playing video games. For example, let's say he had a pretty good practice at school and he goes home and he gets kind of bored. He's going to hop on the game and start streaming. And there's nothing wrong with that, so don't think I'm against him. I'm just saying facts for you guys. If he gets bored and starts streaming, that's going to take away from him getting better at basketball. Instead of streaming a virtual basketball game or whatever he decides to play, he could be outside putting in some work. And before some of you run to the comments and be like, oh, you don't got to work at basketball all the time. Yes, I understand, but Kobe Bryant did like 4 to 5 workouts per day, man. I think Bronny can do a couple more. Just ask yourself this question. Do you think LeBron James and Kobe Bryant growing up was playing video games or working on basketball? And also ask yourself this. Do you think when they got bored, they just sat inside or did something else besides play video games? I don't think though. These guys were always working on their craft. Bronny and the fans of Bronny, you can all say, oh, this won't affect him in basketball, but you're just lying to yourself, it will. It's just fairly simple. If he's playing video games, it's taking away from him getting better at basketball and practicing. With all that being said though, let's head into our next topic. A lot of streamers out there make a ton of money from donations and just streaming the game for a lot of viewers. And let's be honest, if Bronny starts streaming on a consistent basis or even 2 to 3 times a week, he's gonna get a ton of money. So if he starts to see all that money just roll in relentlessly, will he quit basketball to pursue his dreams of gaming? I know I'm gassing that up way too much and probably hyping it up too much, but it could happen. He's a kid, we don't know what he wants and we need to let him be a kid and decide his future for himself. Me personally, I think Bronny's going to be very successful at whatever he chooses to do. Whether that's be a streamer or a basketball player, he has bright futures for both because I heard he's not too bad on the sticks. But however, I gotta keep it 100, he's probably not gonna quit basketball to be a streamer, but hey, it could happen. That was just kind of a little conspiracy theory I had to throw in there. I thought it was kind of interesting. Anyways, let's continue on with our video. This topic I'm about to say right now is probably the biggest and most influential one out of them all. A popular basketball player joining an E-League or whatever you want to call it isn't new to us, but a young popular basketball player is. So is Bronny actually starting a own trend himself of young basketball players starting to stream and join other clans? I really feel like his decision is going to be the start of a domino effect. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be shocked if a ton of other players choose this route. I'm not too sure if some of you are familiar with the player Kyrie Walker. He kind of fell off, but he also streams video games. And he was also a 5-star recruit in high school. I believe now he's a 4-star and now he's trying to play in the professional league. And he streams on Twitch all the time, so hey, maybe he might try to follow in Bronny's footsteps and join another clan. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good hoopers out there that are also really good at basketball games. And I know a bunch of you watching this, you can hoop in real life and you're pretty good at video games too. I know y'all out there. It's just something about athletes, man. They can do a little bit of everything. You can put a basketball in any sport almost and they're gonna be pretty decent. And you really can't say that about too many other sports. Football and basketball players, in my opinion, this is my opinion, so don't get butthurt, they're the most versatile athletes. But not only are they good at different sports, they're good at almost everything they do in life. And everything includes video games. A lot of NBA 2K players are really good at basketball in real life too. Now, not everyone, but a good bit of them. It just makes sense. If you're good at real life basketball, you're gonna be good at a video game of basketball because it's relatively the same thing. You gotta have that IQ. And that's why I think Bronny succeeds on video games as well, because he has a great IQ. I know a lot of people hate on LeBron, and Bronny doesn't get all that hate just yet, but he will eventually if he makes it to the NBA. But one thing you gotta give LeBron credit for is that he has high IQ, and so does his son. And I feel like before he made this official move, a lot of kids were kind of scared to be so-called video gamers. It's not really attractive for an athlete to be like, oh, I'm gonna be a 2K streamer. But now that Bronny, who's still pretty young, made this decision, I feel like other players might do this as well. So if you're watching this video and you want to be a streamer like Bronny or do anything in life, don't be scared to chase your dreams. People are gonna talk about you regardless, so you might as well do what you want. And the last and final topic video is this right here. Will all of the clout and attention get to his head? I really do gotta say, Bronny's one of the most humblest kids I've seen so far. He doesn't really talk a lot of trash, he just goes out there and does his own thing. And even when he's doing his streams and whatnot, he's still kind of the same way. He's pretty humble. But as you guys know, when YouTubers are real small, they're not that cocky, but once they get big, they start getting a little too cocky for themselves. I don't know if it'll happen, and it may be another conspiracy theory, but it's possible that Bronny could get too cocky. Will all the fame, notoriety, and just everyone hyping him up get to his head? I'm gonna give my opinion on it. I don't think it'll happen. He seems like a real humble and genuine dude, and if he was gonna be cocky, I feel like he would already be it. At the end of the day, I just gotta be honest with you guys. Him joining Faze is very interesting. I just can't come to a conclusion, and I don't know how it's gonna play out for him. And it's not like he's halfway committed or only doing it part-time. He seems like he's 100% in. He already has Faze hoodies and a Faze chain. Like, that happened really quick. And also another topic, maybe you guys want to comment on it in the comment section. What do you think LeBron thinks about all of this? I bet LeBron is hyping him up, but hey, let me know what you think in the comment section. If I was LeBron, I'd be hyping him up. I'd be like, hey, my boy just joined Faze, that's what's up, man. It's pretty cool, you know? And just like I stated earlier in this video, he's just a kid, so as long as he's happy and doing what he wants, that's what it's all about. He really seems like a cool guy to be around, so I'm definitely wishing him the best of luck and success in his career. Whether it's a basketball career or, unbelievably, a Faze clan and esports career, I hope he succeeds. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about in this video, so yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, what are you doing, man? Join the family, hit that subscribe button, and leave a like for more. And as always, let's be great. Drop some comments down below. I'm interested on what you guys think about it. And as always, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.